Amplissime cancelari, placetni tibi ad officium incipiat.
Plaquette.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this marvelous ceremony. I'd ask that you please remain standing for the prayer of invocation given by our chaplain Kevin Bork, Protestant ecumenical chaplain with the campus ministry of the University of New Brunswick.
Let's pray. O great Spirit, whose voice I hear in the winds, and whose breath gives life to all the world, hear me. I am small and weak. I need your strength and wisdom. Let me walk in beauty, and make my eyes ever behold the red and purple sunset. Make my hands respect the things you have made, and my ears sharp to hear your voice. Make me wise, so that I may understand the things you have taught us. Let me learn the lessons you have hidden in every leaf and rock. I seek strength, not to be greater than my brother or sister, but to fight my greatest enemy, myself. Make me always ready to come to you with clean hands and straight eyes, so when life fades as the fading sunset, my spirit may come to you without shame. Waliwin. Amen.
Please be seated. Your Honor, Mr. Chancellor, members of the Board of Governors, distinguished guests, graduates, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this, the most celebrated event of our UNB calendar. To our graduates, congratulations. To friends and family, welcome. And you know, I'm pretty certain there are not only a whole lot of proud parents here in this hall, but also ones with a strong sense of relief. A graduation celebration is a fitting way to end our 225th anniversary as Canada's oldest English language university. And what a year it has been, with national recognitions for our faculty, including Diana Austin, winner of one of Canada's highest teaching honor, a national championship for our men's hockey team, and the opening of this amazing new facility, the Richard J. CURRIE Centre, named in honor of our Chancellor, and made possible through his generosity, excuse me. Thank you, Chancellor. There are a few people who worked incredibly hard over the past few years on this building to make sure that it came to fruition. It is a very complex and difficult building to build. I'm sure you see that the reward is before you. But I'd like to specifically mention Barb Nicholson, Reed Branch, and Lauren Steeves. And also, we have in our audience today, graduating today, a young engineer, Ashton Campbell, who's been with the building from the start to the finish. A rare treat. I look forward to shaking her hand as she crosses the stage this afternoon. In fact, you are the first ever class to receive your degrees in the CURRIE Centre, and I cannot think of any better way to mark its opening than by celebrating your achievements here in style. I do want to make a few remarks to this audience about what I see as a possible future for the province of New Brunswick, some thoughts we might take away with you. I want to tell you about a book that a person I've been talking to recently, David Campbell, who's an economic consultant in Moncton, imagines writing 40 years from now. The title of that book is, that he wants to write, How New Brunswick Became Canada's Economic Powerhouse. Now, I think there's a powerful message for all of us in this room to think about what we can do today that will lead to the writing of that particular book. And I want to start with the phrase, smart New Brunswick. I want you to think about what that might mean. What would a smart province really look like? I would argue that it would mean that we would have the people with the highest literacy and numeracy rates anywhere in our country. We'd have the highest proportion of people with trade certificates, with community college preparation or design college diplomas, the highest proportion of people with university degrees, highest proportion of people with postgraduate degrees. We'd have the highest participation rate in post-secondary education anywhere in our country. We'd have the highest proportion of people with 2 or more languages. We'd be the healthiest people anywhere. We would have the highest proportion of engaged citizens that would care about creating opportunities for themselves and for others. We'd have the most innovative and productive economy in Canada. We'd have the highest per capita rates of investment in research and development by our businesses. We'd have the highest rates of engagements between our universities and the communities around them, and the best understanding of economic and social development of any jurisdiction in the world. I think that would be a pretty good place to live. Just a few thoughts for you to think about the future of our province. Today we gather here to celebrate the culmination of years of hard work and determination by each of you. As you prepare to write the next chapter of your individual journey, I sincerely hope the memories of your time here at UNB will be remembered fondly, and that we, the people who taught you, the staff members who helped look after you, the administrators, your fellow students, have helped you in some small way as you prepare to join the many thousands of UNB alumni now spread around the globe. But before we make this transition official with the presentation of your parchments, I will ask of one thing of you as your new life begins. Please continue to do as you have done while a student here. Also for others, in everything that you do, have fun doing it. When I coached young children years ago in hockey and in soccer, I had 4 words I would say to them every shift they went on: work hard and have fun. And that really worked when they were young. But when they got a little bit older, I began to expect a little bit more of them. And I began to say to them, when you go out to have your shift, you need to make a difference. You need to advance the cause of our team. And so also I think those are good words for you to think about as you go forward into the world, to work hard, to have fun, and to make a difference. At this time, I would draw your attention to page 16 of the program. The medals listed will be presented during our Encaenia ceremonies. All other medals and prizes appear below the recipient's name in the graduation list, and those medals and prizes will be presented at a faculty award ceremony or can be picked up at financial services in the IUC. On behalf of the university, may I congratulate all of the recipients and express the hope that they will maintain the high standards that they have demonstrated in qualifying for these awards for the remainder of your lives. I would now ask the Vice President Academic, Dr. Tony Secco, to assist the Honorable Graydon Nicholas, our Lieutenant Governor of New Brunswick, with presenting the medals.
Through the generosity of His Honor, the Lieutenant Governor, a silver medal is awarded each spring to the outstanding graduating student in each of the faculties on the Fredericton campus. At this ceremony, we will present the medals in computer science, engineering, and forestry and environmental management. I would ask each winner to come forward as your name is called to receive the medal from the Lieutenant Governor. The Lieutenant Governor's silver medal in computer science is awarded to Aaron Bruce Moss. The Lieutenant Governor's silver medal in engineering is awarded to Yao Hong Kok. The Lieutenant Governor's silver medal in forestry and environmental management is awarded to Christopher Hugh Smith.
At this time, we will confer the honorary ranks of Professor Emeritus and President Emeritus. The candidates will be presented by the Vice President Academic.
The Professor Emeritus distinction is awarded only to retired faculty members. Criteria for the honorary rank include teaching performance of exceptional merit, extensive research, publication of unusually high quality, creative contributions to the administration and development of the university, and a record of professional conduct that indicates fair and ethical treatment of students and other members of the academic community. Candidates must be approved by the university's Board of Governors. The rank of President Emeritus is awarded at the discretion of the Board of Governors, following a recommendation to the Board from the Professor Emeritus Committee, the Fredericton and St. John Senates, and the Board Nominating and Review Committee. Would each candidate please come to the front of the stage when your name is called? Professor David McNeil to be Professor Emeritus in Computer Science. David McNeil has had a truly remarkable career at the University of New Brunswick. During his 21-year tenure as Director of Computing Services, he became internationally recognized for building something that almost all of us use daily, the Internet. He joined UNB in 1970 and 4 years later was appointed Manager of User Services in the Computing Center at a time when we still used punch cards, typewriters, and whiteout. In 1979, Professor McNeil took over as Director and guided us through an information and communications technology revolution. His leadership and vision allowed UNB to wisely choose the right technologies at the right time. With a passion for computer networks and infrastructure sharing, he ensured that UNB was one of the first institutions in the country connected to the Internet and the very first to offer free email accounts to students. Professor McNeil served for 7 years, 2 as chair, on the NATO Science Committee panel on computer networks, as well as serving on a variety of local organizations. He was also a founding member of the Board of Directors of CURRIE, a major federal government initiative to construct a world-class research network infrastructure throughout Canada. As one of the original inductees to the Canadian Internet Hall of Fame, he has helped ensure that UNB is well-positioned to face this new century with a modern ICT infrastructure. Insignissime praeses, amplissime cancelari, tota universitas, commenda vobis Davida McNeil, ut ei conferatus, honoris causa, professores emeriti in hac universitate.
Ego confero tibi, David E. McNeil, ab manera tua huic universitate dio et insinctitur explita titulum axtatum professoris emeriti in Universitate New Brunswick.
Dr. Robert Rogers to be Professor Emeritus in Mechanical Engineering. Robert Rogers joined the University of New Brunswick in 1977 as an assistant professor, and over the past 33 years has provided exemplary service to his students and to the university. Dr. Roberts has been an integral part of the mechanical engineering experience for students. Known for his ability to guide and direct with an inexhaustible supply of good humor, he has taught more than 3,000 undergraduate students and supervised many graduate students. In recognition of the quality of his teaching, he was selected as the first recipient of the Teaching Excellence Award in Mechanical Engineering by his students. He has served as a student advisor, as acting associate dean of engineering, and on a variety of committees. Dr. Roberts' academic research has focused on the causes and effects of mechanical vibration. As a member of many professional societies, he has served as chair of the National Research Council's Machinery Dynamics Subcommittee and as director of the Canadian Machinery Vibration Association. He has co-authored 44 journal publications, 46 conference proceedings articles, and acted as a consultant on 55 projects. A gentleman and a scholar, Dr. Roberts has been a consummate professional in all spheres of academic life and a model for both new and established faculty. Insignissime praeses, amplissime cancellari, tota universitas, commendo vobis Robertum Rogers, ut ei conferatus honoris causa, professores emeriti in hac universitate.
Ego confero tibi, Roberto Rogers, ab munera tua huic universitate Dio, et exignatur explita titulum ac statum professoris emeriti in Universitate New Brunswick.
Dr. John McLaughlin, to be Professor Emeritus in Geodesy and Geomatics Engineering and President Emeritus. The word transformative echoes through everything John McLaughlin has accomplished. As Professor and Chair of the Department of Geodesy and Geomatics Engineering, he introduced the first program in land information management in the world. He has supervised and co-supervised nearly 100 graduate students and authored or co-authored more than 200 publications. With international agencies such as the World Bank and the UN, he has worked in more than 40 countries on the development of property systems. During the 1990s, Dr. McLaughlin helped to redefine the geomatics industry in Canada, chairing 2 national geomatics studies. He was a driving force behind the establishment of UNB's Center for Property Studies and co-founded 2 successful companies. His accomplishments and outstanding record of professional service at the provincial, national, and international level led to his being named a Fellow of the Instituto Libertad y Democracia in Peru and of the Canadian Academy of Engineering. As President and Vice Chancellor of UNB from 2002 to 2009, he was successful in raising the bar for UNB and changing the way that we and others view this university. He was committed to 3 major goals which shaped his presidency: sustaining and furthering our role as a national university, advancing UNB's role as a learning institution, and promoting the university's fundamental role in the economic, cultural, and social well-being of our province and Atlantic Canada. He was highly successful in these efforts and earned recognition as one of Atlantic Canada's top CEOs for 2 years running. He also received the Lieutenant Governor's Award for Excellence in Public Administration, the Order of New Brunswick, and the Order of Canada. The University of New Brunswick is a better place because of his vision and leadership, and we are pleased to honor him today. Insignissime praeses, amplissime cancellari, tota universitas, commendo vobis Joannum McLaughlin, ut ei conferatis honoris causa, professores emeriti et praesidis emeriti in hac universitate.
Ego confero tibi, Ioanni McLaughlin, ab munera tua huic universitate Dio et signatur explita titulum ad statum professoris emeriti e praesidis emeriti in Universitate New Brunswick. We now proceed to the conferring of degrees in course. May I extend to all of you who graduate today the warmest congratulations of the university. When you first came here as a student, you became a member of the UNB family. And today, all of this family, your teachers, the staff, your colleagues, your friends, and your family, have come together to share your pride in reaching this important milestone in your life. We recognize your hard work and sacrifice, and we wish you every success and happiness in the future. We hope that you will always value what you have learned here, and that you will remember forever your alma mater with great affection and with fondness. As each of you receives your degree today, you will be presented with the University of New Brunswick alumni pin by the UNB Associated Alumni. We will begin with the bachelor's degrees, to be followed by the master's and doctoral degrees. Candidates for the bachelor's degree will be presented by the university orator.
The bachelor's degrees of Science and Engineering, Science in Forestry, Science in Forest Engineering, Science in Environment and Natural Resources, Computer Science, Information Systems, and Software Engineering. Candidates will remain seated for this application. Insignissime praeses, amplissima cancellari, supplicant senatui et hic venerabili collegio gubernatorum, hi baccalaureae vel scholares in facultate ingeniaria, in facultate silviculturae et rerum naturalum currendarum, in facultate rerum computendarum, quorum nomina ac studia iam rite cognitus sunt et promulgata, ut admittantur ad proprium baccalaureae gradum in sua quisque facultate.
Placetni vobis, senatores, placetni gubernatores, ut his supplicatores admittantur.
The supplicants for all the bachelor's degrees will now stand for presentation by the orator and admission by the president. Insignissime praeses, amplissima cancellari, toto universitas, praesenta vobis hosce supplicatores in supra dictis facultatibus, ut admittantur ad proprium baccalaureae gradum in sua quisque facultate, testorque illos, quod nomnia quae statuta nostra requirent, aptos e idoneos esse.
Ego admitto, vos ad gradum baccalaureae in Universitate New Brunswick.
Please now proceed in your assigned order onto the dais for individual acceptance. The Dean of Engineering, Dr. David Coleman, will present the Bachelor of Science in Engineering diplomas. Bachelor of Science in Engineering, Salman Akhtar. Abdul Rahman Ali Al-Sharari. Timothy Wayne Ask. Jennifer Sachiko Baba. Michael Ross Bingley. Jordan Alexander Chase. Stephanie Dawn Clayton. Stephen Albert Coffin. Kennedy William Coleman Eustache. Jamie Joseph Camille Cote. Michael Esau Slade Dyson. Jason Ronald Elliott. Monica Caroline Godet. Nicholas Amos Haddon. Philippe William Hamlin. Stuart Frederick Handrahan. Laura Suzanne Haladshevsky. Claire Christina Horton. Katie Michelle Hughes. Emily Elizabeth Jacobs. Shane William Jones. Timothy Michael Jordan. Abhishek Kaur. Ronald Arthur Keefe. Yao Hong Kok. Jean-Marc Leblanc. Liu Liang Li. Tristan Randolph Lozier. Justin Robert McDonald. Kenneth William McLean. Corey Alexander McPhee. Timothy Adam McCarthy. Zachary Thomas McNeil. Edward Garfield Moffett. Assam Musa. Megan Rose Mugford. Jacob Donald Kendall Myler. Lara Jan Needham. David Pavel Novak. Veronica Mary O'Brien. Ryan Scott Oikel. Thomas George Papagiorgio. Alexander Darcy Penner. Aaron Edward Power. Bryce James Raoul. Rua Razak. Christopher Sean Russell. Theoni Jesse Schaefer. Nathan Richard Sherwood. Mark Thane Stevens. Lit Han Tai. Justin Pierre Elliott Theriault. Timothy Bruce Wilson. Shang Yang. Noor Fuad Abbas. Zahir Abbas. Timothy Jason Airy. Bara Adnan Al-Hamdani. Omar Farouk Aldib. Abdullah Misfer Al-Gahatani. Aaron James Alabi. Faisal Abdullah Al-Marshad. Saad Ali Al-Moni. Haytham Khaled Al-Muhaiza. Abdulatif Abdullah Al-Nim. Timothy Keith Amos. Pierre Zol Arsenault. Sean Matthew Obe. William Kevin Barry. Christopher Irving Bernard. Matthew Allen Bernard. Joseph Daniel Brothers. Joshua Michael Burgess. Stephen Michael Buss. Ashton Ruth Campbell. Rebecca Lynn Campbell. Sean Thomas Campbell. Brendan Austin Leslie Chase. Denis Alain Chenard. Julia Madeline Coleman. Elliot Sherman Coles. Ryan Lloyd Cook. Aaron Michael Crowther. Snell Pramad Dalvi. Jared Talbot DeLong. Francis Peter Donovan. Michael Raymond Duty. Michael Ryan Duncan. Matthew John Headley Diker. Sama Mohammed El Hanawi. Adiz Kalechi Esenulo. Keith Alexander Esty. Christine Adele Farnham. Marco Antonio Flores. Roque Andres Flores. Stephen Alexander Frazee. Rene Pierre Frigo. Hongbo Gao. Colin Blaine Gillis. Nicole Elizabeth Goss. Fadia Caroline Hamden. Jessica Violet Elaine Harris. Brendan David Henderson. Kathleen Mary Hilton. Jordan Allen Hovey. Christopher Mark Jeffrey. Dylan Mark Kelly. Jarrett Ray Killam. Victoria Anna Denise Knott. Deanna Dawn Labreche. Michael Tse Young Lee. Justin Brian Legere. Timothy Scott Lelacheur. Francois Lessard. Kei Luo. Adam Gray McDougall. Stephen Andrew McMillan. Joshua David Mailman. Samantha Alexandra Mayhew. Cody Daniel McCarthy. Nicholas Alexander McClumpha. Patrick Lawrence McGill. John Wheaton McElvey. Christopher Daniel McKeel. Douglas Michael McMillan. Ryan David Melanson. Jeffrey Ryan Michaud. Troy Todd Gilder Michaud. Matthew Robert Morell. Richard Youssef Knuckle. Stephen Alden O'Brien. Jonathan Carl O'Donnell. Patrick Robert Hubert O'Hanley. Janelle Ashley Marie Parrott. Reese Joseph Henri Pelletier. Jessica Nadine Peters. James Allison Piercy. John Franklin Piercy. Robert Gray Prescott. Jacob Aaron Price. Harold Gregory Quinn. Abdulrahman Kukwandi. Holly Ann Reed. Oren Lee Frank Resick. Ian Douglas Malcolm Ross. Jennifer Ann Ryan. Soroush Sadeghi. Youssef Turki Seyfaden. Jeremy William Seymour. Abhishek Sharma. Jason Michael Stewart. Lit Wee Tai. Jason Warren Gerald Tate. James Hugh Thomas. Darrell Demetrius Thompson. David Michael Thompson. Lee Andrew Thompson. Brianna Mary Ashton Turcotte. Jonathan Richard Webb. Nathan William White. Michael Spencer Henry Weiss. Andrew Brian Williamson. Xiaosong Yan. Benjamin Calvin Yetman. Ahmed Mahmoud Younes. Minji Yue. Yi Han. This concludes the granting of the Bachelor of Science in Engineering degree. The Dean of Forestry and Environmental Management, Dr. Donald Floyd, will present the Bachelor of Science in Forestry, the Bachelor of Science in Forest Engineering, and the Bachelor of Science in Environment and Natural Resources diplomas. Bachelor of Science in Forestry with honors, Michelle Leah Baker. Bachelor of Science in Forestry, Christopher Hughes Smith. Patrick Arbour Nevins. Colton Harvey Briggs. Matthew Jeffrey Chase. Pierre Maurice Cormier. William Adam Freeman. Matthew Lloyd Horseman. Peter Wallace Keddy. Jessica Ashley Knox. Charles Leslie McPhee. Sean David Thomas McFarland. Jordan Ronald Mulhern. Jeremy David Short. Jacob Lloyd Waugh. This concludes the granting of the Bachelor of Science in Forestry degree. The Bachelor of Science in Forest Engineering, Brooke Ashley Carton. Stephen Donald Gillis. Bachelor of Science in Environment and Natural Resources. This is the first time that UNB is awarding this degree. Ashley Rosalia Adamczyk. Julia Brianne Carpenter. Brian Patrick Gregory Savoy. The Dean of Computer Science, Dr. Ali Gorbani, will present the Bachelor of Computer Science and Bachelor of Information Systems diplomas. Bachelor of Computer Science with honors, Jason Ronald Brown. Ashley Alonzo Hale Furrow. Yanjin He. Aaron Bruce Moss. Bachelor of Computer Science, Corey Dean Ferguson. Cody David William Harris. Anna Gorbulia. Daniel Robert Anthony Arnold. Adam Christopher Beck. Alan George Galloway. Alexander Bruce Harvey. Michael Robert John Marshall. Homesh Mirpuri. Akhlaq Mohammed Rao. Ian Bradley Soller. Cynthia Dawn Spinney. Chao Zheng. Wai Zheng. And this concludes the granting of the Bachelor of Computer Science degree. The Bachelor of Information Systems, Sean Thomas McKinnon. The Dean of Engineering and the Dean of Computer Science will present the Bachelor of Science in Software Engineering diploma. Bachelor of Science in Software Engineering, Gavin Scott Grant. Taylor Michael Osmond. Patrick Andrew Tabo. Anthony Nonso Ilukwe. And this completes the granting of bachelor's degrees.
We shall now confer the master's degrees in course. The candidates will be presented by the Dean of Graduate Studies, Dr. Edmund Biden.
The master's degrees in Science and Engineering, Science and Forestry, Science and Forest Engineering, Environmental Management, and Computer Science. Candidates will remain seated for the supplication. Insignissime praeses, implicime cancellari, supplicant senatovi et huic venerabili collegio gubernatorum, hi baccalaureae vel scholares in facultate Ingegneria, in facultate silviculturae, et rerum naturalium curandarum, in facultate rerum computandarum, quorum nomina ac studia iam rite cognita sunt et propagata and admittantur ad proprium magistri gradum in sua quisque facultate.
Placetni vobis senatores, placetni gubernatores, uti supplicatores admittantur.
Placet. The supplicants for the aforesaid master's degrees will stand for the presentation and admission by the President. Insignissime praeses, implicime cancellari, toti universitas presento vobis hosca supplicatores in superdictus facultatibus, ut admittantur ad proprium magistri gradum in sua quisque facultate. Testorque ilios quoad omnia quae statuta nostra requirant aptos et idonius esse.
Ego admitto vos ad gradum magistri in Universitate New Brunswick.
You will now proceed in your assigned order onto the dais for individual acceptance. The Associate Dean of Graduate Studies, Dr. John Neville, will present the master's diplomas. Master of Science in Engineering, Catherine Angelina Bay. Akram Wali Mohammed Khan. Troy Thomas Levine. Jordan Alexander Maxwell. James Daniel Freeman Miles. Sunil Nagaraja. Pater Park Rank Srikit Foti. Praveen Anthony Rosario. Someshwar Singh. Megan Mary Irene Smith. Huang Yi. Masudu Zaman. Javier Zamora Rojas. Master of Engineering, Raz Saeed Al-Rahan. Eric Arthur Bell. Abdul Nasser Abdus Salam Eliab. Anand Devapa Hiroji. Bradley John Bird McCann. Musadak Mazuagi. James William Mugga. Brent Murray Newton. Farzane Shayanfar. Master of Science in Forestry, Garrett David Broderson. Master of Science in Forest Engineering, Norfidza Yub Harun. Jason Lee Golding. Master of Environmental Management, Shinadu Ngoka. Patrick Charles Newsey. Master of Computer Science, Minro Lee. Mark John Lord. Gunita Saini. Hadi Shriyavi Kozani.
We shall now confer the degrees of Doctor of Philosophy. Candidates will be presented by Dr. Biden.
The degree Doctor of Philosophy candidates will stand for the supplication. Insignissime praeses, implicime cancellari, supplicant senatui et huic venerabili collegio gubernatorum. Faze and San, Computer Science. Philip John, Civil Engineering. Katima Kumsa Ang, Chemical Engineering. Noel Roy Kippers, Mechanical Engineering. Jacob Marcin Poliensky, Forestry. Garish Rathnamani Ranganathan, Computer Science. Douglas Rutherford Turner, Forestry. Kevin Wayne Wilcox, Mechanical Engineering. G.D. Zhao, Computer Science. Magistri vel baccalaureae ut admittanter ad gradum doctoris philosophiae.
Placetne vobis senatores, placetne gubernatores, ut haec supplicatrix admittator.
Plaquette. The candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy will come forward and stand before the dais for admission. Insignissime praeses, implicime cancellari, toti universitas presento vobis hosca supplicatores, ut admittanter ad gradum philosophiae doctoris, testorque ilios quo ad omnia quae statuta nostra requirant aptos et idonius esse.
Ego admitto vos ad gradum philosophiae doctoris in Universitate New Brunswick.
You will now proceed in your assigned order onto the dais for individual acceptance. Faze and San. Dr. Ensan has demonstrated a new framework for developing and maintaining modular knowledge bases. Her findings will contribute to the knowledge engineering systems. Philip John, Civil Engineering. Dr. John investigated the need to provide assistance to ships in distress. His findings will contribute to Canadian maritime policy development in the era of trade diversification and environmental consciousness. Katima Kumsa Ang. Dr. Kumsa Ang investigated mechanisms of fouling in heat transfer units. Her findings will contribute to performance improvements in heat exchangers operating in all power plants. Noel Roy Kippers. Dr. Kippers investigated the vibration of impellers used for stirring large-scale chemical reactions. His findings will contribute to the analysis and design of industrial mixing equipment. Jacob Marcin Olesinski. Dr. Olesinski investigated the impact of climate on fine root dynamics in balsam fir. His findings will contribute to better prediction of ecosystem responses to climate change. Douglas Rutherford Turner. Dr. Turner investigated growth characteristics in white spruce trees and identified factors associated with lumber quality. His findings suggest optimal growing conditions for this commercially significant species. Kevin Wayne Wilcox. Dr. Wilcox investigated metal flow in continuous casting processes and identified factors associated with flow-induced vibrations. His findings will contribute to increasing productivity in continuous casting processes. G.D. Zhao. Dr. Zhao investigated uncertain knowledge processing for the semantic web and developed knowledge formalisms. Her findings will contribute to the modeling of and reasoning with uncertain knowledge. This concludes the granting of degrees in course.
Congratulations, graduates. Please note that an English translation of your diploma has been placed inside the folder behind the parchment. Now, as our 225th anniversary celebrations draw to a close, it is my pleasure to introduce a new tradition at UNB. You, the class of 2011, will be the first ever to receive the limited edition UNB coin. I'd like to thank all of those who made this new tradition possible, from the committee who worked hard to get the coin just right, to the associated alumni who made a significant financial contribution in support of the project. We hope this coin will carry your individual memories of a life-changing experience here at UNB and serve as a reminder that when you combine an ambitious goal and personal dedication, you can attain anything. Maybe more importantly, let this coin be a symbol that you were, are, and will always be a part of our family, the worldwide family of thousands of UNB alumni who work to better our world each and every day. We hope you hold your coin with pride. We are certainly very, very proud of you. We know you leave us with more knowledge, a greater sense of community, and the potential to make a significant difference in the quality of your own lives and the lives of those you touch as you take the next step in life's journey. Congratulations on a job well done.
just take a moment to allow these folks to take their seats. This year's grad class committee has continued a legacy that was introduced in 2010. Called Pay It Backward, the concept is for the current graduating class to help those graduating the following year by raising funds for student prizes. This year's committee has added a twist, focusing on the participation rate of the graduating class rather than just the dollars raised. The goal of the 2011 grad class committee is to inspire 100% participation by the graduating class to support Pay It Backward with a dollar contribution to create 3 student prizes for the class of 2012. I would like to commend the 2011 grad class committee, President Lisa Solte, Vice Presidents Patricia Logan and Allison Fridella, and Scott Kelly, Christina O'Brien, Jocelyn So, Drew Cameron, and Sila Lati for the time and effort they dedicated to grad class activities this year. And they're still hard at work. They tell me that donations to the Pay It Backward legacy are being accepted at the diploma framing stations, which you will find here in the lobby of this building and at the Encaenia Tea following the ceremony. Let me take this particular time to thank each of you, the members of the class of 2011, for the contributions you have made to the University of New Brunswick community. What you have given us as volunteers, as athletes, club members, as mentors, and as friends will always be remembered and appreciated. Now, the welcome to the new alumni will be given by Larry Hashi, President of the UNB Associated Alumni. Mr. Hashi.
Good afternoon. On behalf of the more than 70,000 alumni around the world, it was my pleasure to greet each and every one of you and welcome you into the alumni family. Today is a time of celebration, a celebration of your achievements and the realization of a major life goal. Today is also a time for goodbyes. Goodbye to a place you've called home and to people who have become part of your extended family. Goodbye to a place that, whether you realize it or not, will have played a big role in helping shape who you are today and who you will become. Like many before you, you've left a piece of your soul at UNB, and I hope that you will also bring a part of UNB, of Fredericton, and of New Brunswick with you wherever your adventures take you. As mentioned earlier, my name is Larry Hashi, and these ceremonies mark an end to my 2-year presidency of the UNB Associated Alumni. I serve with many other dedicated and proud UNB alum who all volunteer their time and their treasure to support our beloved alma mater. As you are now alumni, you may want to know exactly what that means. Well, first let me explain what it does not mean. Although UNB alumni and its association have given millions to UNB, have provided hundreds of thousands in scholarships to many current UNB students, and have sponsored many UNB sports teams, you will be happy to know that we will not be calling you for a donation. We do not call for donations. We have a fine donor relations group that most certainly will call you, I'm sure. When you receive a welcome to the UNB alumni, it certainly means that you stood on the shoulders of others and of many generations of fellow UNB alumni who have built the buildings we study, live, and play in, coached, sponsored, and supported many of our sports teams that we enjoyed, provided funds through scholarships, bursaries, and loans to many UNB students who could not have afforded an education otherwise, and lobbied governments to fund UNB expansion to serve our provincial aspirations. Becoming an alumni today is not just a title, but it is a responsibility to become the newest generation of stewards and guardians of over 225 years of tradition, excellence, and service to our province. As of today, you are now UNB alumni, and as such, you must be prepared, perhaps several years from now, when you are ready, to support the next generation of UNB students, no matter what corner of the world they come from, and help them reach their goals, realize their dreams, and stand on your shoulders, take their place in building a New Brunswick that can stand on its own 2 feet, a New Brunswick that immigrants think of as a destination rather than a stopover. And as our Vice Chancellor says, building a smarter New Brunswick, that Dr. Campbell assures us that if all we have to do is just harness the talent that sits in front of me, it can be done. So no, becoming a UNB alum is not just a title or receiving a pin or a coin. It comes with a set of expectations, and we're counting on you. Perhaps you weren't counting on that, but don't worry. As president of the UNB alumni, I have visited chapters all over Canada and the world. I have met with UNB alumni that are world-class researchers, entrepreneurs, engineers, and pioneers. Just last year, we heard the story of UNB grad Julia McLaughlin, who, as a senior director of Microsoft in Seattle, was asked by one of her employees which university her child would soon be attending. Julia responded, "The University of New Brunswick in Canada." Surprised, the employee, who was expecting UCLA or MIT and was himself a graduate of Harvard, asked with a slight sneer, "Why would you send your child there?" She responded with, "Well, I have a UNB degree, and you're working for me, aren't you?" In many ways, we at UNB punch above our weight, and sometimes we're a little timid about telling the world about how great we are, how smart our students are, and that UNB grads are simply better looking than most. Well, we're not timid today because the secret is out, and you, the class of 2011, are the best and brightest that we have to offer, and the world awaits the promise that you can bring it. Rest assured, your UNB degree will serve you well, and like many successful alumni ahead of you, you'll be able to hold your own in any context, anywhere, and with anybody. Class of 2011, we are very pleased to also be a sponsor with the Vice President's Office and Dr. Tony Seiko of our newest tradition, the granting of the UNB coin. You are the first to receive it. Be sure you bring it with you wherever you travel as a token of your time with us and your tie back to UNB. As you venture forth, dare to dream, never take a back seat to anyone, get out there and conquer the world. Congratulations.
Thank you, Larry. And as you finish your term as president of the Associated Alumni, let me thank you for your unwavering commitment and support for the university. Thank you, Larry. Again this year, the graduating class has asked that the valedictory address be presented at Encaenia. The valedictorian for this ceremony is Julia Madeline Coleman of Fredericton, who received a Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering with a minor in Business Administration today. Julia, I invite you to deliver the valedictory address.
Your Honor, Mr. Chancellor, members of the Board of Governors, Mr. President, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, and graduates. A UNB alumna of 72 described her university experience as the following. When I graduated from UNB, I had no idea I was taking away anything more than my undergraduate degree. I have since realized my 4 years at UNB have provided much more than that. Yes, I got a great education, but I've also made wonderful friendships which endure even today. Both of these have helped shape my life and have brought me back to UNB as an active volunteer, which I have found a very enriching experience. Catherine McCain. The first time I was on UNB's campus, I was 2 weeks old. I'd like to say I immediately knew this was going to be the school for my degree, but I honestly don't remember what was going through my head. 17 years later, I made the decision to come here. We all remember our first day being a little or very lost. For me, it was in Head Hall and trying to figure out why ground level was C and room numbers didn't go in sequential order. Many of us remember looking around, wondering how we were ever going to survive the next 4 or 5 or 6 years of our degree. As an engineering student, I set up a tactic. I immediately introduced myself to as many female engineers as I could. This worked well, but I shouldn't have worried. UNB has become a home to all of us. The atmosphere here is so exceptionally warm, we've all met more people than we ever thought possible. I know the friends I met here will last a lifetime. The UMB community has helped me grow into the person I am today. The relationships that we've built through this school's unique environment have supported us throughout our time here. We all have a classmate, a teammate, a roommate, or a professor who have helped us through a course or a tough time. In the UMB community, it's easy to get involved, no matter what your passion, as there are so many opportunities, and I am very thankful for this. Whether you played a sport, got involved in a club or society, were a peer mentor, or participated in a study group, there was a place for each of us. We've all had our lives influenced by this community, and whether or not we realize it, everyone present here today has had a significant impact on UMB. I know every graduate has parents, grandparents, or other family and friends that have formed a support system to help them obtain their degree, and we appreciate this more than you could ever imagine. I'd like to personally thank my parents, Dan and Michelle, for all their support throughout the years. Thank you for the sacrifices you've made, your words of encouragement and advice that you've offered. Every step of this journey, we've learned many lessons in and out of the classroom. We've learned how to approach problems with a critical mind, how to take derivatives, and how to use Excel spreadsheets really, really well. We've had hands-on experiences, whether playing with computers, robots, or dirt in labs, or going on field trips. We can now resolve difficult problems in teams, no matter what the group dynamics, a skill we can carry forward regardless of where life takes us. We've learned how to juggle academics with extracurriculars and multiple part-time jobs, and we've hopefully learned how to budget the money from these part-time jobs. I'm proud to be part of UMB and really proud to be here with all of you today. I value all the lessons I have learned in my time here, and I sincerely hope that you, my fellow graduates, have gained as much from your time here as I have. The next phase of our life offers us many opportunities. You might be starting a career, continuing your education, volunteering, or traveling the world. We're all going to have to start paying back our loans and hopefully giving back to the community. No matter what we decide to do or where we decide to go, we will remember our friends and our time here at UMB. This year, UMB celebrated its 225th anniversary. Meeting the alumni that were on campus this past fall for homecoming made it clear that UMB will always be part of us. Alumni traveled back here from all over the world to celebrate the festivities, their accomplishments, and reminisce about their experiences at UMB with former classmates. In 25 years, the oldest English language university in Canada will be celebrating another big university. Hopefully, we will return with all the rest of the alumni from all over the world to share stories, reflect, and celebrate 250 years of UMB. UMB has over 70,000 alumni living all over the world. They include Allison McCain, an engineering graduate, CEO of McCain's Foods, Warren McKenzie, a CS graduate and CEO of the Redmond Group, David Ganong, CEO of Ganong Brothers, and Frank McKenna, former Premier of NB and Canadian Ambassador to the US. Every one of these successful alumni demonstrate 2 points. First, as UMB graduates, we have the potential to go anywhere in the world and do anything we set our minds to. Second, and maybe more importantly, alumni before us has shown the importance of giving back to our community, as volunteers and through generous philanthropy. As students, we have benefited from their generosity to UMB. As UMB alumni, we should remember both of these lessons, and I hope that generations after us will benefit from our contributions. Each of us has our own story how we got to UMB, and we've all had a unique experience here. But one thing we have in common now is that we're all UMB alumni, and no matter where we'll go, we'll find other UMB alumni and continue to be proudly UMB. Thank you for the honor of making me your valedictorian. Congratulations on completing your degree, and best wishes to my fellow graduates.
Thank you, Julia. On behalf of the Chancellor, the Board of Governors, the Senate, and the faculty, I extend to all who have received their degrees here today our most sincere congratulations and our very best wishes for the future. I'd also like to thank the members of the St. John String Quartet, David Adams, Larissa Chitty, Paul Campbell, and Sonia Adams, as well as trumpeter Robert Dutton, for providing the superb music we have heard today at our 182nd Encaenia. Thank you so much. As you know, this is the first set of ceremonies we have deployed here in the Richard J. Currie Center. And that comes with its own special set of stresses, as many, many people here at the university work really hard to try and make sure that you have a thoroughly enjoyable and memorable experience. So I'd like to extend my thanks to all of those who have helped us out here today and ask you to do the same. At the conclusion of this ceremony, everyone is cordially invited to attend the Encaenia Tea in the atrium of the Student Union Building. And I'd also like to repeat that the Associated Alumni are offering a diploma framing service at that tea and in the lobby just outside these doors here. There's only one problem with having to officiate at all these convocations, and it's that my cheeks really hurt from smiling so much. It's really been a pleasure to see you all walk across the stage with such big smiles on your faces. Congratulations. It is now my pleasure to invite Sarah Farquhar, a student in the concurrent Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science program, to come up onto the platform and lead us in the singing of O Canada. I would ask that everyone rise and remain in their places until the academic procession has retired. Sarah?